What's up, Warrior Nation, and welcome to the first episode of the Warrior Nation Show live on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, as well as Spotify. And we are super excited to be with you guys today.
Yes.
Just kind of a brief rundown of what we're hoping to accomplish with this show. If you don't know me, my name is Joe Bailey. This is my co-host, Josh Howard. We are both alumni and current teachers at the school. And we are super excited to kind of be able to bring you a show that chronographs all of the happenings here at ACS on a weekly basis. Josh, give us some examples of some things that we might be covering.
Yeah. First of all, I like the word chronographs. That's an interesting word you said there.
Is that the wrong?
I don't know if it's an actual word or not. I just really liked it. All right.
Chronicles?
Chronicles? I don't know. I like
We're chronicling the weekly. No,
your word of the week is
I'm over
chronographs.
It's your turn.
All right. We're covering school trips, obviously athletics, fine arts, basically anything that's going on during our school week here. And that'll change week to week. Sometimes it'll be standard games. Other times there'll be a lot of stuff going on. So our goal here is to keep you up to date. We're also going to provide you interviews. We sat down earlier in the day with our head of school, Mr. Mike Loflin.
Yeah, that was a good interview. I thought Mike had some really good things to say.
Yeah, great stuff. So we'll stitch that in here so you guys can watch the Q&A with him that we took earlier. But we'll bring our goal is to bring students, players, alumni, coaches, all kinds of people onto the podcast, the show, and hear from them.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good time. We got some news, some happenings.
Yeah, I'm excited.
8/22. That's tomorrow, Josh.
8/22 is tomorrow, and that's the first day of school. So welcome back. It's a half day. Those are the easy ones. Don't skip it.
Don't skip the half days.
Yeah,
that's right.
Don't skip half days.
And then it looks like we got some games tomorrow. Like first day of school, and then
we hit the ground running.
Hit
the ground running. I like that. That's Warrior style right there. All right, so 8/22 tomorrow night at 6 p.m. out here on the soccer field. We play Forsyth Home Educators.
Yeah, and there's a special. So we got a group of kids this year, a few of them that are working to increase some school spirit.
Yep.
We got some pretty cool ideas for just kind of trying to make our events a little better.
Well, we want to make the events better, but we want to also offer more incentive and opportunity for students to come hang out and be a part of things, even if they're not a part of the team. So tomorrow night, 8/22 at 6 p.m. is whiteout night.
Whiteout night. So wear your white clothes.
Yeah, all white. White hat, shirt, shoes, pants, whatever you got.
So the person with the most white tomorrow, there's a prize. I don't know what it is yet. I will find you a prize.
We'll get you something.
If you show up head to toe in white.
Yeah, it's a whiteout night tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Be here for that. What's next? We got 8. So this coming Friday, once we get in the rhythm of school.
Yeah.
Friday, we actually have your team, your first volleyball games, right?
First volleyball games. We have a 4 o'clock match, JV match against Cramerton, and a 5:15 varsity girls match against Cramerton as well. That's our first match of the season, but it's also a regional match, right?
Yeah,
so
big deal.
Nothing better than to start the year with a conference game.
No break-in games there for you.
Let's go.
Yeah, and then that same night, there's JV boys soccer at 5, varsity boys soccer at 6.
First game under the light. Well, not really, because you got that first side, but
maybe.
First regional game under the lights. Maybe.
Big deal. Cramerton actually the other night beat Vandalia in penalties, if I have that correct. So
they're a senior heavy team. We're a young team this year. But I do think we have some skill. I think our guys are going to make it a good game.
I'm excited about it.
I expect to come out on top.
Yeah,
we're Alamance. We expect to win.
We always expect to win.
Got to.
It's good. So the theme for that night, so this Tuesday, tomorrow, you have whiteout night.
Okay.
Friday night, you have USA night. Right?
Red, white, and blue.
Yeah. We believe. I believe. What's the song? I believe that we can win. Yeah. USA night. I believe that we can win. Red, white, and blue. So wear your Warrior element stuff.
I appreciate that. If you wear your ACS Warrior gear, you are accidentally patriotic.
Yes. So it's USA night, Friday night, for both volleyball and soccer.
Let's do it.
We want as many people there as possible, especially for a regional game.
Yeah. Don't forget, you can watch all ACS athletic events on YouTube live stream, at least if they're in the gym. So volleyball will be on YouTube live. Soccer, I believe, is on the VeoCam app, and we will get you some information on how to watch those soccer games.
Yep, definitely.
Because we know that that's something that is important, right? You can't always make it to the games.
Yeah.
We got grandparents in Texas that want to watch.
We got Texas, Florida. We cover a lot of places.
I'm pretty sure somebody from Belgium watched most of our basketball games last year.
Yeah, so cool. Let's see. You got a jamboree, so more volleyball.
We got more volleyball on Saturday. We love it so much. We do it on the weekend.
Hey, that's how you get better. Got at Gospelite, you going for a few games there?
Yeah, it would be 2 games. Yep.
Cool.
So we get a 2-game jamboree, back to back. It'll be a good time.
All right.
And then you got one more thing on Friday that's not an athletic thing.
Yeah.
It looks like the corral, varsity corral, is going to Mr. Manning's house on Friday, 6th and 7th period. He's going to kick off the new year with some food and just some good times there, I think.
Yeah.
And he's excited to talk about his concert plans.
Yep.
Sounds like he's got some big shows planned this year. So
Yeah, I'm excited to hear more about that. Mr. Manning was stoked to have the get this concert stuff started Friday. Get picking the kids' brains on some ideas and things like that. So
that's really good.
That's on Friday
Can
afternoon.
I just put a plug in here for our fine arts departments? Like, we're both athletics guys. We both coach. We both played. But I was also, and you were too, really involved in fine arts. If you're not in chorale, if you're not in any of the speech stuff, and you're a student here, you're missing out. That's a great opportunity for you to get plugged in.
Yeah, get plugged in. I enjoyed it. Fine arts, athletics, find somewhere to be plugged in.
Yeah. And then it looks like the last thing we have, and we'll plug it again next week, is on Thursday, August 31st. It's our first Spirit Night of the year.
Yeah.
And it's a big one.
I love those Spirit Nights. Look, it's at Texas Roadhouse on the 31st from 3 to 9 p.m. The school gets a kickback. If you put your receipt in the box, the school gets kickback. That's a big deal for us. Obviously, that helps us out. But more importantly, you just get an opportunity to see families, alumni, current students. So go if, even if you've been disconnected for a while, it's a perfect opportunity to sit down. What better than eating a meal and catching up? So
hey, get you a steak, support the school.
Yeah, big deal.
That bread is phenomenal.
Oh, yeah, Roadhouse is good. There's no shortchanging that.
I can tell you I'm getting old because I think it's loud sometimes.
Yeah, my dad used to say the same thing. They won't fill his sweet tea up soon enough. That's funny. That's how you know you're getting old. Where's my sweet tea? And it's too loud in here. Those are the 2 things.
All right. Well, we told you at the top that we recorded we had Mike on, Mr. Loflin, head of school.
Head of school,
very
Mr.
respectful.
Yeah.
Mr. Loflin on the show. Let's go ahead and run that intro. He talks a lot about just kind of the year coming up. He talks about some of the new brand stuff, and then he also throws a shot at a couple of students.
Shots fired.
The gauntlet has been laid down.
Awesome. It's awesome.
All right, so let's roll that intro. We'll be right back.
All right. We are here with our head of school, Mr. Mike Loflin, our fearless leader. Mr. Loflin, thank you for being on with us today.
Absolutely.
I'm sure you're excited about being here.
Yes.
This is the first ever Warrior Nation podcast, so we wanted to have you on here at the beginning just so we could pick your brain on some stuff, let you talk about some things, and, let people hear from you.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so tell me, what are you most excited about for this upcoming school year? Give me a couple things you might be excited about.
Well, we've got a lot of new students,
so
that's exciting. We've had double the size of the Burlington campus, which has been an adventure, but it's going really, really well. And with all the changes that we've made, when students come on campus, they'll see all the new logo stuff, and we'll talk more about that in a few minutes. And then the progress that we've made on the new school building coming up.
Yeah.
So we're excited about that.
Yeah, those are all exciting things. I love seeing new students and new families on the campus. We had our first orientation open house last night for middle school, and I'm always interested in how few people I recognize, right? So, and that's a good thing. That's exciting. So, it'll be a good year. All right, you mentioned the logo. Tell us a little bit about the logo refresh.
Well, the logo refresh has been a project that was started last school year, and it finally came all together, and we decided on the new logo. We're calling it a brand refresh. Yeah. And that's probably not the correct marketing term, but
we don't care about
that's our working term, and it works for us.
Yeah.
And so, over the 54 years that we've gone through this process a couple of times. Yeah. This is probably the most drastic change, so to speak, that we've made, but I think it's an exciting change. Yeah. One of the things that we want to do, there were multiple reasons that we decided to go with the new logo that we've decided on. Some people have said, well, it looks like a Spartan, or it looks like a knight. Yep. But when we really look at what defines a warrior, and we call ourselves Christian warriors, if you look at the helmet, the sword, the shield, those represent part of the the armor of God. So we're excited about that, and because now we have a true mascot.
Yep.
We went with the A with a feather, but it was hard to do things with that.
Sure.
And so that's a small reason why we decided to make that change.
Yeah.
And we won't get into all the number of different reasons, but that was some of that. And part of it, we're just at a point. Anytime you refresh something, it builds excitement.
Yeah.
We want to build our school spirit with the kids, and I think this will be something they will be able to relate to more than a letter A with a feather. So.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. Obviously, I love seeing all the new stuff go up on the campus. I love, and I think it's important for people to recognize, like, not everybody's going to agree. Like, some people love it. I came to school here when we still, honestly, we were still using just a red A on the center court for the basketball.
Yeah.
Like the
just
A with
plain
the feather didn't come until after me.
Right.
So we were, there's been changes. But what I really like is how we tied in the helmet, the sword, the shield of faith. Like, these are Christian principles.
Yes.
So I think it speaks more to Christian warriors than maybe just a headdress on a letter A.
Exactly.
Not that was bad.
No,
we progress, and then with the new building coming, hey, what better time?
Yes.
So I'm excited about it. I'm repping the gear. I don't know if you can see it on the. There you go. So yeah, go to the school store and get you some gear. All right, you mentioned the new building. So where are we at on that?
Oh wow! Well, we announced that last May, not this previous May, but the one before that the board wanted to break ground in 30 months.
Yeah.
Where we're 15 months or so into this process. And one thing I learned with commercial building, it's a slow process. But our goal is still there. Now, we all recognize that we may not exactly reach 30 months, it may be 35 months, but we got to have a goal.
Yep.
And so where we're at in that process, as parents that were at open house last night, they were able to see our preliminary plans.
Yeah.
And we use the word preliminary because we all know with building there's going to be changes, but we've intentionally been slow in the preliminary planning because we want to get it right the first time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this was our third or fourth set of preliminary plans that we've had. So, but we're excited about the plan that we landed on right now, and so now it's with the civil engineer, and he's got to make it fit on our build site, which is going to be out front. Because it's a large facility, a new high school building with a gymnasium and also a new middle school building. All that'll be attached. So I think the students and the families are going to be real excited as they see this move forward. So, the next step in the process is getting some artist renderings of what it's going to look like, and then we're going to hit the fundraising trail.
That's exciting. I've been around here for a minute, and we've been talking about building for a long time, and to see it actually going into place is exciting. So we know this is going to cost something. So give me a rough figure.
And I'm probably low on this number.
Sure.
But probably $8 to $10 million.
Okay. All right.
That's probably a little low.
All right. So you mentioned we're going to be doing a fundraising campaign. I just want to put this plug in there. If the Lord lays it on your heart to donate, come to the school. We obviously have a separate fund for that. I'm sure,
Absolutely,
like a building fund. So you can designate, hey, we'll take $10. You understand? Like, every little bit's going to help to this project.
And
so
the exciting thing is, we haven't even began a fundraising campaign, and we already have about $120,000 in our building fund.
Yeah.
Just from folks, being led by the Lord to donate.
The Lord's blessing this place, and we are thankful for that. So, but we want to offer the opportunity to people that want to be a part of it. So,
Absolutely.
I'm excited about that. All right, let me change gears here. This will be your last question. I'll send you off with this one. We have our TVR retreat, which is probably one of my favorite weeks of the year.
Yes,
right.
We love it.
That's coming up in roughly 2 weeks.
Right.
Something like that. So, in the last couple years, you and I have teamed up in ping pong to play, various and sundry other people in doubles. And as I recall, we're undefeated.
I believe that's correct.
Yeah, and most of them weren't close, just to be honest.
They weren't.
So my question is, looking ahead to TVR, is there anyone that you think could maybe give us a run in ping pong?
I don't know if there's anybody here that's going to be competitive with us.
It's a shame, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah,
I
maybe
think
yeah.
Garrett Brown thinks so.
He's
sometimes.
close. Yeah, I know. It's embarrassing.
But he's lost it to us a number of times.
So what we probably should do is start a ping pong class here, because it's just
should.
embarrassing that
We should.
two old guys can beat up on these kids
exactly.
all day.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited about TVR.
Yes.
So that's coming up in
Yes.
2 weeks, and obviously we'll be telling you more about that as the time comes. Mr. Loflin, thanks for being on with us to the
Absolutely.
very first
Anytime.
Warrior Nation podcast. So
It's been good.
yep. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, Garrett Brown. They're calling you out, man.
Yeah. That was a direct call out,
Garrett,
and we stand by it.
if I believe in anyone, I believe in you.
But he's not betting on you either, though.
I'm not. No money will be laid down. Not at all.
It's funny. All right, Joe.
Mostly because I don't think I can do that. Like,
no, legally you can.
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe we'd have to do some research.
I'm pretty sure there's a clause in my employee contract
Says you can't
that
gamble
says
on
I
student
can't-
performance. If not, there should be. All right, Joe. Here's the deal. We are going to do this show on a schedule, or at least try to.
Yeah, the plan is to run the
Yeah.
show on Wednesdays.
Yep,
We're
Wednesday
gonna
afternoons.
Record on Wednesdays. I'm gonna do my best to get it pushed out Thursday mornings.
Yeah.
That's the goal. That's the plan.
Yep.
Y'all hold me to it. If you don't see it, I'm
Yeah.
sure that you'll.
So, yeah, along those same lines, we want to hear from you. Next week, maybe in the show, we'll give you some ways to reach out to us.
Yeah.
Via email or post,
Yeah.
Things
So
like that.
once again, you can find the live show, right? So not live show, but you can find the recording of this show, the video on our ACS Alamance Christian School YouTube channel.
Yeah.
We're gonna post audio versions on Apple Podcasts, but as well as Spotify. But I'm pretty sure that Spotify does like video podcasts, so I'm not sure how that's gonna work, but.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
So we will try to post links to this on Instagram and the school Facebook page. We have a new athletics Instagram page. If you're
Yes.
not following that, go follow that. We will get the link posted in the description
Yep.
of this video. So we are really working this year to kind of rebrand and not only the school, but really bring some energy behind our athletic department.
We just want to connect people. You know what I'm saying? Connect our current students with our past, graduates and families in between. So we're excited about it. We want you to be excited about it. So we'll give you ways to connect as we move forward through this year.
That's right. You got anything to say before we get out of here?
No, except go get those dubs, Warrior Nation. We got games next week. Got to get wins.
That's right. We got to get some dubs. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.
Oh, Josh, it's time to be real.
What?
That's right. I'm real. I can be real. I'm cool. I'm hip.
No, if you use the word hip, you're not hip.
Well, Face ID doesn't even recognize my face.
Oh,
All right, here we go.
You have 1 minute left to be
We
real.
got to be real.
Get Warrior Nation in there.
That's all right.
Smile, everybody. Be real.
That's so ugly. We're going to redo that? No, I don't care. I don't care enough.
No,
It's real, Josh.
it's real, Joe.
It's real.
That's what we're supposed to be.
That's right. Oh, I got 2 left because we
Boom.
were on time.
Nice. I don't know what that means.
I don't.
You get bonus takes.
I get to be not real.
All right, cool.